Blood money, red candles, devil in a blue dress working in the shadows. Cold women, love scandals, smile at the switches and spit at the gallows. Had a feeling it was yesterday. Had a feeling it was so much more. Cold pistols, old missiles, ain't seen a dime since I left San Francisco. Big punches, roll with them, angel in the morning, demon in the evening. Had a feeling it was yesterday. Had a feeling it was so much more. Had a feeling it was yesterday. Had a feeling it was so much more, so much more. The bell ringing, fresh trenches, a foot in the hole and a foot out for vengeance. Naysayers, two faces, a heart and a soul kept in two different spaces. Had a feeling it was yesterday. Had a feeling it was so much more. Had a feeling it was yesterday. Had a feeling it was so much more, so much I'm crumbling to pieces, little pieces on the ground. I'm crumbling to pieces, little pieces on the ground. And I haven't seen you lately since you're giving me the runaround. You cut me up to pieces. You only want me when I'm down. You cut me up to pieces. You only love me when I'm down.
All right, good evening, wrestling fans. Mean Scheme here, live from Madison Square Garden. And tonight, the rafters are rocking. The world champion, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, to defend the heavyweight title in our main event. Stay with us. All right, fans, we're here for our opening contest, and it's going to be one of all the ages. The Big Boss Man and Andre the Giant continue their feud. And the Boss Man wasting no time going after the 8th wonder of the world. And that's how we kick off tonight's program here at Madison Square Garden. Joining me in the broadcast position, as usual, Jesse Labonte. And tonight, Jess, let's take a look at what we've got already.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the Big Boss Man clearly not wasting any time putting the 8th wonder of the world on the top rope. This one's going to take the cake right off the bat.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, they are setting the precedent early on in this one. As the Big Boss Man going to work on Andre the Giant here in the main arena of Madison Square Garden. Standing room only, I can assure you. This one sold out well in advance.
Yeah, I've saw people outside trying to get in. There's no way. If you didn't buy a ticket, go check it out on the Felt Forum because you're not getting into the main arena. Not tonight.
The tag team titles will be on hand tonight and being defended. We're going to see the Dream Team trying to do what nobody's been able to do, and that is take those tag team titles away from Roddy Piper and Cowboy Ace Bob Orton. The Macho Man will be defending the World Heavyweight title in our main event. Bruno Sammartino to defend the Intercontinental title right here tonight. We've got a Hell in a Cell match. Tito Santana going one-on-one with none other than the Iron Sheik.
It is truly a lineup to be as Andre the Giant just takes down the Big Boss Man, and now Andre showing why he is the 8th wonder of the world.
Andre the Giant, size and strength advantage over just about everybody he gets in the ring with. Also tonight, the heated rivalry continues between Jake the Snake Roberts and Hulk Hogan.
Well, many people think it's going to come to a head here tonight. I'm not sure it'll be all over, but I got news for you. Jake the Snake Roberts is looking to get a hold of Hogan, and if he puts him in that DDT, well, I got news for you. It'll be all over.
Indeed, that DDT, one of the most lethal moves in professional wrestling today. This is just the opening contest. What's it gonna be like for the main event?
I'll tell you right now, they're gonna probably need some sort of extra security because this crowd is gonna go absolutely crazy.
Andre, 500 pounds on the midsection of the Big Boss Man. Driving him head first into his knee.
Well, the Boss Man came out here and he attacked Andre the Giant, and he made a statement early on, but Andre has weathered the storm and now has come back with some feverish offense of his own.
Andre goes for the cover, doesn't hook the leg, and I don't think that'll be enough.
No, not against the Big Boss Man. You've got to do a lot more than that if you're going to get this guy.
Andre whipping him across the back of the head with that ham-sized hand of his, and now the Boss Man been busted open. He's bleeding.
Yeah, the Big Boss Man's got blood running down his face, but that has just stirred him up. That has woke him up. And now the boss man looking at Andre the Giant with a look in his eyes I haven't seen before.
Boss man snapping the neck of Andre the Giant, now getting him back to his feet, which may not be the right move. Andre, headbutt to that busted open cranium. Goes for the cover, referee slow to get down. He gets two and almost had him.
Very close right there. The big boss man is in a lot of trouble, and Andre attacking that open wound on the head with the headbutt. Andre's got the head the size of a Volkswagen, so I'll tell you right now, the boss man had to feel that one.
Well, that and the fact that he's already nursing an injury caused at the hands of the eighth wonder of the world. And look at him. The boss man does not look like he is going to be able to hang on much longer. Back body dropping now Andre all the way up to the concrete floor at the Garden. We've got a Donnybrook.
Pandemonium running wild here in Madison Square Garden right now, and Andre the Giant raking the back of the boss man.
That blood continues to stream down the face of the boss man. Now Andre goes over for the cover, gets one. He's got two, and almost got him.
Real close now, and the boss man has to figure something out very quickly or it'll be all over.
Andre the Giant looks to be gassed right now.
Well, yeah, you know what? He's a big guy. He's not used to going deep into the match.
Big elbow drop, and maybe that's it, too. And he got him.
Wow, 500 pounds worth of elbow right down into the chest of the big boss man. And there is your winner, like it or not, Andre the Giant.
Well, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, took the best that the boss man had to offer. There was that vicious headbutt.
Yeah, and that really opened up that wound on the head of the boss man even worse. Makes it very difficult for him to see. Andre went right here for it, almost got him. But almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
And there it was, the big elbow. We've seen that put a lot of people away. Andre just leaning onto him, didn't even have to hook the leg. There is the winner, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Fans, we've got a lot more action coming your way right here from Madison Square Garden. Make sure you stay with us.
Wrestling fans, Tony Schiavone here, and we invite you to join us right here, exclusively on the Nation Network, for the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance. All of the action of the Great American Bash and so much more coming your way this summer here on the Nation Network.
All right, wrestling fans, we've got a special attraction here this month at Madison Square Garden. Hell in a Cell. Making his way down to the ring at this time, the one and only former FWF Heavyweight Champion, the Iron Sheik.
Well, the Iron Sheik has been trying very hard despite the many obstacles being thrown in his way by that good-for-nothing President Trump, who's been trying to keep Iran down. We all know he doesn't like Iran, and he's taking it out on the Iron Sheik all season long. So tonight, what's he got? He puts him in a Hell in a Cell match against Chico Santana.
That's Tito Santana.
That's what I said, Chico.
Well, the Iron Sheik just getting opportunities here to prove himself worthy of another world title match.
How many times has a guy got to be worthy before he gets one? We've seen the Iron Sheik win plenty of challenges that have been laid out before him, yet he doesn't seem to get the title match. The Macho Man, as last time I checked, is defending the title here tonight. Is he defending it against the Iron Sheik? No.
No, he's not. But again, this is the match that has been set up for the Iron Sheik, and it is against the native of Tacula, Mexico, Tito Santana.
Yeah, the taco salesman from Tijuana.
I beg your pardon.
Maybe when the Iron Sheik is done with this guy, he'll go back over to Tijuana, make some Mexican slushies or something. Maybe go get a taco stand where he belongs.
Good Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the commentary of my colleague.
You don't apologize for me. I say what I want to say. I speak my mind. I'm the man who tells it like it is.
All right, we are ready. The cage is coming down. And anything goes from this point in time. Pinfall or submission, that is all. Tito Santana goes up for the body slam. The Iron Sheik comes out the back door. And now, belly to back suplex, Santana goes down.
The Iron Sheik is just too smart for Tito Santana, in my opinion. And I believe he's going to have his number here tonight. You know what I like about this match the most?
I can only imagine.
I will be able to have to listen to you complain about his boots because it's all legal.
Well, that is true. The boots are legal. Santana now firing away, and he backs him into the ropes, and now he's got the Iron Sheik down across the middle rope. Santana driving the knee down into the chest. And now follows up with one to the head. And the Iron Sheik really starting to feel it early on here. From the middle rope, Santana wants him on his feet. He's got him. Sledgehammer.
Well, I've got to admit right now, Chico Santana's got things going his way. But it's only a matter of time.
Iron Sheik trying to get back to his feet. And Santana takes him down with another drop kick. Santana, the former Intercontinental champion, would love another opportunity at the gold.
Yeah, well, so would the Iron Sheik.
And that is why this match is here. One of these men is going to win, and one of them will earn an opportunity at another championship run. Back body drop now by the Iron Sheik. Going to work now on the arm of Tito Santana.
Well, that's a smart move right there by the Iron Sheik. If he can injure that arm, that'll take away one of Santana's two favorite moves.
Indeed, that very well could be the idea that the Sheik has right now. And now going to work on Santana. He's stretching out the leg. A lot of stress on the back of the leg and the knee.
He just tapped out. Santana just tapped out.
No, he did not.
He tapped out. He was tapping the back of his leg. I saw it right there.
He was just trying to make sure he wasn't gonna blow a tendon or a hamstring.
Oh, now you know why he was tapping. What are you, telepathic or something? I saw him tap the back of his leg. That's tapping out.
Well, the referee did not see it, and the referee is not calling it, and this match still continues. The Sheik trying to use those boots, and Santana comes up with a solution. And now Tito Santana outside the ring. He's got a sledgehammer.
Oh, that's really sportsmanlike.
Wait a minute, you're the one that said it's all legal in this one.
I wouldn't expect Chico Santana to stoop so low as to bring a sledgehammer into the match.
And now it is Sheik and Ali throwing him shoulder first into the steel post. And again using the boots. Santana fighting him off. Katie barred the door for this one, fans. I'll tell you right now. There will be no excuses. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. And there will be no interference. Somebody is going to win.
Well, again, the Iron Sheik going to work on the arm and the shoulder of Chico Santana right now. And again, that'll take away. Oh, look at this.
Belly-to-belly suplex almost on the sledgehammer. That would have certainly been it. He gets two and Santana out the back door.
The Iron Sheik very, very close right now to putting this one away.
Indeed, that may be the case, but he hasn't done it yet. Santana with a wind-up, shoulder tackle, and down goes the Iron Sheik. Cross body block. What has Santana got in mind now?
Doesn't matter. The Iron Sheik, as I promised you, has the answer.
Went for the belly-to-belly. Santana blocks it. And now, Tito Santana in control. What's he gonna do? Going for a suplex. Down goes the Sheik.
Yeah, but Santana very slow to get up from it as well. The damage that's been done by the Iron Sheik has taken its toll on Chico.
And now Santana waiting for the Sheik to get back to his feet. He does. Forearm, and he connects. Will that be it? Hooks the leg. Referee is now one. He's got 2 and 3. There is your winner, Tito Santana.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I think this whole thing stinks. We saw Chico Santana tap out early in this match.
I never saw any such thing.
Yeah, of course you didn't. Watch the replay. When he was stretching out his leg, he started tapping on that.
There's the referee decides, and he has decided the winner of this one is Tito Santana. Big win for Tito Santana, and that means there will be a title opportunity for him in the future.
Well, now the question is, what title is he going for?
We can only wait to find out. It was a tremendous match, though, and he did everything he needed to do. Fans, stay with us. We'll be back with more right after this.
Wrestling fans, this is Ken Resnick inviting you to join us for AWA, American Wrestling Association Wrestling Action, right here on the Nation Network. The biggest, the best, all of the greatest names in professional wrestling under one banner, and that banner is the AWA. Nick Bockwinkel, the Road Warrior, Stan the Lariat Hansen, the Midnight Watch, and many, many more right here, exclusively at the AWA, exclusively on the Nation Network.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Madison Square Garden. We want to thank all of you watching us live on the Nation Network from Ohio to Australia and all points in between. The greatest wrestling anywhere on the web. making their entrance at this time, Greg the Hammer Valentine and Brutus the Barber Beefcake, accompanied by luscious Johnny V.
Well, I'll tell you right now, since Johnny V was able to put these guys together a few weeks back, they've been most impressive as a tag team, and tonight they get the opportunity to do something that nobody's been able to do for months. Dethrone Roddy Piper and Cowboy Bob Orton.
Well, fans will be torn in this one because they are not particularly fond of either of these two teams. A rare opportunity to see a couple of teams going head-to-head that would normally not do so.
Well, I'll tell you right now, referee's going to be earning his paycheck in this one because both of these teams know how to get down and dirty.
Absolutely. All right, get ready. Here come the LWF Tag Team Champions, the Rowdy One, Roddy Piper, and the Ace Cowboy, Bob Orton. You know, he's had that cast on for a few decades now. Do you think that thing's ever going to heal?
And he's got a doctor's note. They've had x-rays. It's a very slow healing injury. That happens in sports. You got to realize this guy's getting in the ring on a nightly basis. Never really gives it a good chance to heal.
The hot Scott Roddy Piper. No love found here in the Garden tonight.
Well, I'll tell you right now, do you think Roddy Piper really gives a rat's rear end if the people in Madison Square Garden like him or not?
I suspect he does not.
Of course he doesn't. He's a tag team champion. They don't pay his bills. Be the champion pays his bills.
And that is what they are battling it out for right here tonight. Can the Dream Team do what nobody's been able to do? Or will Piper and Orton continue this impressive run as tag team champions?
Well, I'll tell you right now, looking at the Dream Team, if anybody's gonna do it, I think they're the ones.
So are you predicting a change of title tonight?
I can't go that far. I won't say that they're going to, but I believe they've got the best opportunity of anybody I've seen recently.
All right, fair enough. We will have to all wait and find out together if tonight is the end of the streak for Piper and Orton. Piper, of course, formerly the LWF Heavyweight Champion of the World, lost that title to the Macho Man Randy Savage back in October. Immediately turned around and became one half of the tag team champions, sliding Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff in the process.
Well, there's a little bit to be said about that. There's always two sides to every story.
All right, they match up in the middle of the ring. Side headlock by Orton. And now Valentine shoots him off the ropes. Back out front comes Orton and the two men collide.
Oh, look at Valentine right after the leg, wasting no time at all.
And now, Cowboy Bob Orton with a big right hand to the jaw. Follows it up by planting a knee to the small of the back. These guys locking up. Face first into the canvas. Wow, did you see his head bounce off?
Yeah, indeed. Valentine really took a hard header there. He may be out cold.
Tag made to the Rowdy Scott. And now Valentine getting a little retribution here, and Piper on the receiving end. These two men no strangers to one another.
No, they've had one hell of a feud in the past. Met at Starrcade in a collar and chain match. Piper still trying to get some of his hearing back from that one.
Then starting July 4th, the Grand American Bash takes center stage here on the Nation Network. There will be 2 exclusive dates that will be held only on Twitch. Visit us on our Twitch channel at Vince McShab. That's twitch.tv/Vince_McSham.
Well, the Great American Bash is going to be on tour throughout the United States for the month of July, and there is going to be some of the most unbelievable competition taking place on that card.
And now Piper finds himself in the wrong part of town. Tag has made the Brutus Beefcake, and now the 2-on-1. Double back body drop, and Piper goes crashing to the canvas.
Well, you saw Piper try to make the tag to Orton, and Beefcake does the right thing. He cuts the ring in half, doesn't allow him to get over there.
Piper now stunning him with a shot to the jaw. Follows it up with another one, knee to the face. And now he's got him. He's got him in a Cobra Clutch.
Whoa, and he adds the Russian leg sweep for good measure.
Brudai in trouble.
The Dream Team right now suffering a bit of a nightmare.
Beefcake into the ropes, and now Orton.
Well, whatever it was, it didn't happen, but now Orton with a nice side gut-wrench suplex.
The champion's doing a number on the challengers right now. Brutus the Barber is going to have to find a way. And there's the tag made to Valentine to see if they can turn this thing around. Valentine, former Intercontinental champion. Putting a boot right to the shoulder of Orton.
Well, he's also working on that bad arm of Orton.
Rakes the back. And now Valentine's going to go to work on the leg, and we know why he's softening that knee up.
Absolutely, if he can put that figure four leg lock, there's not too many people that can apply it like Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Valentine working on the back and now choking him out right in front of the referee.
Well, the referee allowing a little bit of chicanery going on right here. But the titles are on the line and nobody wants to see a disqualification. He's going to let them fight it out.
Well, you mentioned at the start, these are two teams that know about bending and breaking the rules, and here comes a devastating pile driver by Orton. And now Orton and Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
No, it's Luscious Johnny V distracting Orton at ringside right now, buying Valentine some very, very needed time.
And Valentine indeed taking advantage of the situation. Another double team perhaps. Yes. Irish whip to the ropes. Drop toe hold. Beefcake with a big elbow right to the back.
Oh, and he makes the lunging tag, and here comes the Rowdy Roddy one.
Single leg drop kick. And another one. This time Piper misses. And now Beefcake taking advantage of the moment.
Orton is outside the ring, and Piper's on his own right now. He better be careful. No one to make a save if you get yourself in a pinning combination.
And now Roddy Piper has him up on his back. What's he going to do? Beefcake down across that top rope. Piper grinding it out, raking the eyes of Brutus Beefcake. Oh, he just pulled something out of his trunks. Referee didn't see it.
Well, the referee didn't see it, and Beefcake is unconscious, but now Luscious Johnny V distracting the referee for just a moment.
Beefcake on Queer Street, he's up. And now, sleeper hold is on. Beefcake's in trouble. Referee is right there to see if he's going to give it up.
I don't know if he can get out of this one or not.
He's in trouble. And Piper releases the hold. I'm not sure why he would.
Well, perhaps he just wanted to deliver a little bit more punishment.
Well, that is a dangerous game to be playing with a guy like Brutus Beefcake. Belly to belly suplex by Piper. And now the challenger in trouble. Look at it. Johnny V just throws a steel chair into the match.
Well, you know what? That's a dangerous game to play right now.
Beefcake's got the chair, but he couldn't hang on to it. Piper intercepts and delivers a neck breaker.
dangerous game indeed, because Piper and Orton will use that chair just as fast as anybody.
Roundhouse is blocked, and now it is the one and only Brutus Beefcake. Inverted atomic knee drop, and Piper in trouble.
Well, they call that a Jimmy to the Bimmy where I come from. Or a Bimmy to the Jimmy, whichever way it is.
Well, I can tell you right now, Piper's bimmied, Jimmy's have been bimmied. Going for the suplex. Down goes Piper. And Beefcake suddenly charged up. Moments ago, he was seconds from being put out, and he's got a sleeper hold of his own.
Well, he looked like he was going for it, but then he short-armed it, and now Piper with the opportunity.
Piper has got him up. Suplex in the middle of the ring. Tag made, Orton. Tag made, Valentine. New members of both teams in, and Valentine attacking Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. Elbow after elbow.
Wow, what a turn of events we've got going here as the challengers have the momentum.
Well, at least momentarily. And now it is the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton with Valentine up in the corner. There it is, a superplex, and that could be all she wrote.
Valentine got the brunt of that one, even though Orton also feeling it. He hooks the leg.
He gets one, he gets two, and again, Piper's Pit find a way to retain the LWF Tag Team Championship. Can anybody beat this team?
Well, right now the answer is no, and they've taken on all comers.
We take a look back at the action in this one, and there were moments. Piper right there, you thought, taking something out of his trunks. With Piper, you can only imagine.
Well, there it was. The superplex by Orton. He's had a lot of success with it. And I'll tell you right now, Piper and Orton, beg your pardon, have been nothing short of amazing during this tag team title run here in the LWF.
Well, that one I'd have to agree with you on. Once again, victorious, ladies and gentlemen, and still the LWF Tag Team Champions, Roddy Piper and the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. Stay with us, plenty more action still to come here live from Madison Square Garden. All right, everyone, welcome back once again here in the main arena, Madison Square Garden. They are still outside trying to get in. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen tonight. Time for our Intercontinental Championship title match. He is the former LWF Heavyweight Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, the one and only, the magnificent Morocco.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, something about this really does bother me. because I believe Morocco should be getting another opportunity with the Macho Man, who took that title away from him.
Well, he's had a title return match, and that's all he's guaranteed. But, hey, if he wins the Intercontinental title tonight, he'll have to do it against one of the all-time greats, and that will likely give him another opportunity at the Macho Man and the world title.
I don't know what's so great about the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, please, you've got to be kidding me. All right, fans, it is just a matter of time, and here he comes, and this place is coming unglued. The living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
Bruno Sammartino, that's the guy that I retired, wasn't it? The guy that I put out a year ago.
Well, indeed, you had a bit of a feud, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and I beat him. Funny how he's back now as the Intercontinental Champion. Maybe I should come out of retirement and go down there and do it to him again.
All right, that is what they are going to be competing for here tonight. Capacity crowd on its feet. We take a look at the challenger from Sunset Beach, Hawaii. Weighing in at nearly 300 pounds, the magnificent Morocco.
Are you saying he's fat?
No, I'm saying he's weighing in at nearly 300 pounds. Why are you bothering me?
I'm just checking to see if you're saying he's fat, because I'll tell him what you said.
Please. And there is the Intercontinental Champion, hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the living legend, Bruno Sammartino.
Didn't mention what he's weighing in at.
I believe he's weighing in at 265.
Kind of fat.
Well, you can tell him that. He looks like he's in the best condition of his life.
Oh, please. He doesn't have the body I've got, that's for sure.
All right, Intercontinental title is up for grabs here at Madison Square Garden, fans. Buckle up, it's going to be a ride. They shake hands in the middle of the ring. That would happen. And now collar and elbow. And the champion backed into the corner. Let's see if we can get a clean break.
Well, you know what, with Morocco, I'm not so sure, but we'll see.
Well, we got a clean break this far. We'll see what happens now. He's got him up in the air. Slam down to the canvas goes Morocco. Elbow driven to the back of the neck, and now Sammartino sending Morocco into the ropes. Deep arm drag, and down goes the challenger.
It appears that Sammartino may be giving up a little bit of size to Morocco.
Well, this is the biggest I've seen Morocco in some time, but he is definitely put together. He uses his size to his advantage, taking Sammartino down with a side headlock, and thus far this has been a very good wrestling match.
Well, both of these men capable of having a great wrestling match. The question is, when is the nasty going to begin?
Sammartino blocking the shot, and now working his way back up. Stiff right hand, and down goes Morocco.
Now, can we just make an official note? Sammartino was the first one that went to fisticuffs. It was a nice wrestling match, and then all of a sudden, someone's got to break out the fist.
Back body drop now by the Magnificent One. No stranger to Madison Square Garden in the bright lights of New York City. As now Sammartino working over both shoulders of Morocco.
Well, it's a rather unusual form of attack, but I've got to admit it looks pretty effective.
The living legend continues to go to work on him. He's got him up in the air. Backbreaker. He's got him in trouble. Sammartino trying to get a submission out of Morocco.
I don't believe you're going to get that.
Morocco powering out. What a move by the challenger. And now the crowd on its feet.
There is nobody here in the Garden that is sitting down right now. They're all up.
Sammartino stalking the challenger. Morocco in the bear hug, and this could be it. Referee is there to ask Morocco if he's had enough.
No, Morocco's not going to give it up. It's a big opportunity. He'll find a way to break out.
Well, he comes hammering down with the elbows, and a clap of the ears gets him out.
I told you so. Morocco's not going to give up this opportunity against the living legend so easily.
Morocco has that knee driven into the back between the shoulders. Sammartino fighting his way back to his feet, and he does. He's got the challenger in the corner. What's he going to do here?
Well, he's got him perched up on that top rope. We'll see if Sammartino's got what it takes.
Tremendous arm drag taking Morocco across the ring. Sammartino hooks the leg. He thinks he's got him, and he almost did.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Morocco down. The Intercontinental title on the line, and Morocco has had that goal before. He wants it again. He's hungry.
Sammartino driving the knee into the back of the head of Morocco. The challenger comes up with an arm drag. Rakes the eyes.
Oh, what a move right there by Sammartino. Turning the tide on Morocco.
Morocco looked like he was going for a finish. Sammartino just drove the head of the Magnificent One into the canvas, and now following up with some big right hands.
But Morocco's got the answer. Morocco is no stranger not only to the bright light, but of the tough fights of New York City. He's been in some of the most memorable matches. The steel cage with Superfly Jimmy Snuka. He's been in a steel cage with Hulk Hogan. He's been in a steel cage with Bob Backlund. He knows how to win big matches at Madison Square Garden.
Well, I hate to correct you, but the matches you just mentioned were matches that he was on the losing end of.
But he'll use that experience in a match like this to be victorious. Don't you correct me, you little troll.
I beg your pardon. Sammartino with an inverted atomic knee drop, and now goes for the cover, hooks the leg. He's got two, and he almost got him. Again, Sammartino raining down the elbows on the shoulders of the Magnificent One.
Morocco has got to be careful right now. Sammartino is setting him up.
And he does indeed. He's got him in the bear hug. Sammartino, and the squeeze is on. Can Morocco withstand a crushing force? No, it's over.
The referee rung the bell too soon. Morocco hadn't tapped out.
He certainly did. Fans, we take a look back right here at what we just saw go down. Sammartino taking Morocco off the middle rope with that long arm drag. Morocco went for the finisher there, and that backfires on him. Inverted atomic knee drop. And here it is. Watch it for yourself, Jess.
You watch it for yourself. Watch the referee. Watch the referee. Right there, he's calling for it, and he hadn't tapped out yet.
Well, he must have heard him say, "I quit."
Oh, you've got an excuse for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is your winner and still the Intercontinental Champion, Bruno Sammartino. Most impressive victory. Fans, we still have the heavyweight title match to come. Jake the Snake Roberts against Hulk Hogan when we return.
Trust me.
All right, fans, we are back, and this feud has been brewing for some time now. Making his way down the aisle, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Well, don't forget to mention Damien.
Yeah, indeed, in that sack, he has got that 12 to 15 foot long python.
Yeah, he's already made it clear he'll put his python against Hogan's any day.
This feud has been heating up, ladies and gentlemen, to the point where it is now red hot. No love lost between these two men. And it is Jake the Snake Roberts taunting the ringsiders here. And now, here comes the one, the only, the immortal, Hulk Hogan.
Chump Hogan, if you ask me.
The native of Venice Beach, California, making his way down to the ring. And this crowd absolutely coming apart. They're going to tear the roof off of Madison Square Garden, fans. Since coming here to the LWF, he has made it clear that he has got one thing on his mind, and that is attaining the gold. All right. Bell sounds, action underway. And now Roberts with a Russian leg sweep to get this one started.
Well, Jake the Snake Roberts knows what he's got to do, and he's going to make sure he gets it done. He's attacking Hogan right from the get-go, and that's the smart move. A lot of people play down to Hogan. They get a little bit concerned about the whole Hulkamania trade, but Jake Roberts fears no one.
Well, he's certainly not showing any fear or respect to Hulk Hogan right now. Meeting the would-be champion right on in the middle of the ring. And now Hogan with a pile driver, and down goes Jake the Snake Roberts.
Well, everybody's a would-be champion. What the heck is that all about? Would-be if you could be. Right now, he's nothing other than another contender. And if he loses to Jake Roberts, he falls down the ladder.
Well, obviously, you want to win matches like this. These are the title match opportunities that come from. And now Hogan controlling Roberts in the middle of the ring. Tucks the arm behind, slams him right down on the arm.
Well, I've got to tell you right now, as much as I can't stand Chump Hogan, that's a smart move, because if he takes the arm away, Jake Roberts maybe won't be able to use the DDT.
Inverted neckbreaker. Roberts driving the head of Hogan into that knee.
Now bouncing his head off the canvas as well. Roberts and Hogan really have had a lot of matches where they've just torn into each other. You're not going to see a headlock. You're not going to see a wrist lock. You're just going to see good old-fashioned brawling.
And now Hogan, what's he going to do here? Going for it right here. A version of a camel clutch. That's a move he is very familiar with.
Well, he couldn't get it done.
Hogan driving the elbow right into the head of Jake the Snake Roberts. And again into the turnbuckle. Hogan walks right into the back elbow.
Oh, and now Jake Roberts, great move right there. Gutbuster across the knee. Caught him with the elbow to the head. Jake the Snake Roberts, probably the most mentally superior wrestler in the world. He may not have all the physical tools of a Hulk Hogan, but he'll outthink him 5 ways to Sunday.
Indeed, he is a methodical style of wrestler, and he's got that chin lock cinched in deep on Hulk Hogan.
See, even that right there, very smart move, making Hogan carry Jake Roberts' weight while Jake Roberts gets his win back.
Hogan with the elbows to break the hold. Overhand right in a series of them. Chops to the throat, and Roberts now into the ropes. He's in trouble. Hogan leaning into him with a knee. Goes for the clothesline. Roberts ducks it out. Goes for the slam, but he couldn't hold them.
Hulk Hogan very fortunate right now. Oh, he just caught him with a cannon clothesline.
Roberts might be in a lot of trouble here. Hogan measuring him. Driving a knee to the side of the head of Jake the Snake Roberts. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. The look on the face of Hogan says it all. He thought he had him.
You're not going to beat Jake the Snake Roberts with a knee shot like that. He's not nearly beat down enough.
And now Hogan going after Jake Roberts. Headbutt, and down goes Roberts. And suddenly Jake the Snake not looking so tough right now.
Hogan wasted a lot of time, though, in my opinion. Why is he showing up for all the fans? Jake the Snake Roberts in the middle of the ring getting back to his feet, and Hogan just turned away a big opportunity.
Well, indeed, that may be the case, but right now, Hogan still is in control of this one.
Back body drop now by Jake Roberts.
Roberts waiting for Hogan to get to his feet, and well, here it comes. He's got it.
There it is, the DDT. I told you so.
Hogan is out. Hooks the leg. Is that it? 1, 2. He got no.
That was so close to a 3 count right there, and that's all because of Chump Hogan having to pose for the fans. You celebrate when a match is over.
Indeed, that was perhaps a critical error. And again, Jake Roberts goes to the rear chin lock. Hogan again breaking the hold. There's the cannon clothesline by Hogan. Roberts in trouble. There's the headbutt. Hogan sizing up his opposition. What's he gonna do?
Oh, and Jake Roberts again has an answer for it. And you see the signal right there. He says this one's over.
Well, this time it is Hogan reversing. Hogan dropping him. Working the head and the neck of Jake the Snake Roberts. The fans here at Madison Square Garden on their feet.
Well, this is a tremendous night of action here, and they know it. What is Hogan doing?
He is staring down Jake the Snake Roberts, and I am not sure why.
Once again, 2K taking the eye out of AI.
Hogan now with Jake Roberts in his control. Has him up against the ropes. Slams him into the mat. Hogan hits the ropes. This could be it right here. Drops the leg. Will he go for the cover? He does. Hooks the leg. Referee's in position 1. He's got 2, and Hogan gets no.
No, he gets a 2 count only. Roberts manages to get the shoulder up.
I cannot remember the last time somebody kicked out of Hulk Hogan's leg drop, but we've just seen it right here in the middle of Manhattan. There's the clothesline. Back and forth, this one has gone. What will it take? Roberts went in, Hogan caught him with a back body drop. This crowd on its feet right now. I swear I can barely hear myself think they're going to blow the roof off the Garden tonight.
We have hit new decibel ratings that I have never heard before.
Hogan again drops the leg and hooks the leg in the middle of the ring. Roberts is down. 2, 3, it's over. Unbelievable. There is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wait a minute. Roberts going after him.
They're battling it out here, and Hogan takes Sheik the Snake Roberts and puts him out over the top. Still victorious, the immortal Hulk Hogan. Fans, stay with us. We'll be back with the world champion, the Macho Man, when we return. All right, fans, as we take a look at that list, that will be the Great American Bash. We are back here at the Garden, and this, the main event of the evening for the LWF World Heavyweight Championship. Here comes your challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, making his way down the aisle, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, this one ought to be a really, really good matchup and a great test for the champion. The Macho Man Randy Savage going up against Bret the Hitman Hart, the excellence of execution.
Indeed, this one is going to be one for the record books, no doubt about it. Fans, we invite you to stick around and join us after this match for some of the Ringside Report. And now here it comes, the world champion, the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Sarasota native Macho Man Randy Savage, and tonight he's got one of the toughest challenges I think he's had in a long time. And that's saying quite a bit, because no matter what, I've got to give credit where credit is due. He's been a fighting champion, no doubt about that.
I'd have to agree, and nobody can take that away from him. He has been, indeed, a fighting champion. Tonight, Bret the Hitman Hart with the opportunity to shock the world.
Well, to me, it sounds like the crowd is solidly behind the Macho Man Randy Savage, but you never know, because Bret the Hitman Hart's got that sharpshooter, and if he pulls that thing out, we could be looking at a new world champion right here tonight.
Indeed, one of the most prestigious titles under the FWF banner, the LWF Heavyweight Championship. Truly a beautiful piece of hardware as we take a look at the challenger. And now for the champion, The man who has managed to dominate that title for the past 2 years.
Well, other than that brief title run that Rowdy Roddy Piper had for a couple of months, the Macho Man has been the man.
We saw Tito Santana victorious earlier tonight. Could that be the next challenge for the Macho Man Randy Savage, or possibly even Bret the Hitman Hart?
Well, it could be indeed, or maybe Chico's going to decide to go after Bruno and get his Intercontinental title back.
All right, bell sounds, and look at this. Bret the Hitman Hart wasted no time at all attacking the champion.
Whoa, I thought he was going to actually try and roll his shoulders down with that crucifix. Could have took him completely by surprise.
Well, he's been stunned already. The Macho Man, not sure what's going on here. Bret Hart, oh, from behind.
Oh, Bret the Hitman Hart, the excellence of execution, pulling out the dirty moves early in this one.
Madison Square Garden and the Boo Birds are out right now. No love for the Hitman.
I'll tell you right now, Bret Hart is wrestling a desperate match, and I don't blame him. Title's on the line. You got to do what you've got to do. As I always say, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
He's going for the sharpshooter. He's got it on him. This could be history in the making. Referee is right there, and it's over. I don't believe it.
Oh, my. We've got a new champion.
Bret the Hitman Hart has made history here in Madison Square Garden.
Record-setting time. What happened here?
He caught him with a cheap shot, and Macho Man never retaliated from it, never recovered. And there it is, the sharpshooter was on, the referee was right there, and it's over. We have crowned a brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Bret Hart taking that title from the official. Fans do not appreciate the way he did it at all. Fans, stick around. The Ringside Report is coming up in just a moment. Unbelievable. Bret the Hitman Hart has won the LWF Heavyweight Championship for Jesse Lavani. Mean Scheme. So long, everyone. Well. What just happened? Damn. Bret the Hitman Hart with the Bimmy to the Jimmy. And just like that, there is a new Intercontinental, or new world champion. What am I saying? How's everybody out there doing? We got a whole bunch of people out in the house there. Kyle Magoo, thank you. Shockwave been around from the beginning of the morning. Corey is there. Theo's there. Mikhail is back. As the worldwide audience, we got folk in from Australia. Louis is in the house. Kyle Magoo, where are you? Ariana Grande, welcome back. Don't lick my donuts. Hopefully I caught everybody here. Kitty must be sleeping this morning. Senor Frog, I don't know if you're still here, but you were earlier. Shockwave, of course. Goodness, it's going to take me forever to catch up with all these comments, but what a match, though. What a match. Damn. Bret Hart, man, just went straight to balls. Couldn't have booked that one, huh? Yeah, Slim Jims just don't provide you with the same level of energy as they used to, you know? Oh, my goodness me, oh, my. Well, let's break into some of the big news here right now. What's up, John Wesley? Take a look at this Bash lineup tour right here. The ones that have the asterisk, those two events will be exclusive to the Twitch channel. And the majority of these shows, I'll do my best to give times up front, but are going to be about this time of day, early morning, like 8 a.m. kind of starts. But as you can see, we're going to try and be very involved in the Bash this year. There's the Roanoke show on the 11th. That'll be exclusive to Twitch. And July 21st, the Atlanta show will be exclusive to Twitch. So you have to tune into the Twitch TV channel for those two shows. And then we wrap it up at the Omni. Where else better to? Now, that all said, I got some stuff going on. The surgery probably going to take place somewhere in the next 2 weeks, give or take. And that, depending on how much that interferes with my voice, because they got to go in through the front. That's fun. May or may not put a damper on some of those plans. So all things scheduled to change, but I'm going to try my best to keep with that. Yeah, man, it's the NWA Great American Bash, the tour. Going coast to coast. We got California in there. They're not all pay-per-views. I mean, it's just a lot of the Bash tour. Now, there's going to be a couple of mega cards. We got the one in the middle there. Let me see. I got my list right here, I think. Well, this is the morning I'm talking about, like right now. I'm going to do a lot of them as much as I can at this time of day. And then there'll be the Monday and Tuesdays that are going to be like the 1 a.m. that I do on my normal Monday, Tuesdays. So I'm trying to mix it up a little bit because I know a lot of people have different schedules and different time zones. Thank you, Shockwave. It's a pretty standard procedure, but because they have to go through the front of the neck to get to the spine to remove the disc and put a new thing in, it moves the vocal cords around while they do that. So from what I've heard from people, you get a bit of a sore throat afterwards. I don't know how long that lasts or how bad it is, so it'll all be learning. Once I have more information, I, of course, pass that along to you guys. So let's see. We got the kickoff will be, of course, on the 4th. That's going to be the big one. You don't want to miss that. Live from the Baltimore Civic Center, we're going to have the kickoff for the Great American Bash, which will feature Battle Bowl. And now we do know that Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and Tully Blanchard will meet Vader in a 3-on-1 handicap match, elimination style. If Vader's able to eliminate and survive the Horseman attack, he earns a title match that same night on the 4th against the Nature Boy. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate it. Bash at the Beach will be Daytona. That'll be on the 13th. On the 15th, we'll be in Houston, and that will be the UWF clash between the UWF and the NWA during the Bash. When worlds collide, so to speak. Vader's got one of the biggest challenges I've ever seen in any of the storylines I've run, so this is going to be interesting to see how that turns out. And once again, the two cards that'll be on the Twitch network be on the 11th, Roanoke, Virginia, at the Civic Center, and then on the 21st, Atlanta at the Fulton County Stadium. Those two shows will be over on Twitch. You can go there by going to twitch.tv/Vince_McSham. And check out the other stuff we have over there as well. You got to remember now on Twitch, it only stays up for 14 days, then it's gone. Rise Wrestling, the Rise Revolution is now officially underway. Brand new arena's going to be rocking, and they look good. Real happy with the new arenas. Features the current roster, but booked the way they should be booked so that it doesn't suck. So in the meantime, I just want to touch base with you guys about that. I thought there was something in real wrestling world going on right now we're talking about, and I can't think of what the heck it is, though. Obviously, Big Cass being gone, too. No big deal there. I mean, I'm actually kind of glad to see him gone. I never really bought into him. As the tag team, I thought they were okay, and I knew that was going to get old fast. But, yeah, I was never a Big Cass guy, and apparently he was a bit of a dick and done screwed the pooch there, so he's gone. Now they're trying to see if they can put him together on promo and indie shows, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like they might be good boys together anymore. Was there some other big news article that I'm forgetting about right now? I'm drawing a blank. I felt like there was some other big wrestling thing going on right now. Yeah, I knew. I said, Cass, he's got the size. He's got an okay look, although a little too clean, a little too baby face. But he just wasn't over. You know, the whole, you know, how you doing? Just, nah. I don't know. I don't even know what I could have done with him. Shock, am I missing something here? Shock says there's something. What is it? What is it? I know I'm going to be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, again, and it was fun when they were a tag team. It never really worked, and you can only do that so long. I mean, it's not like The Rock. I mean, The Rock could get away with, you know, do you smell with The Rock? He could get away with that forever and ever. He can get away with finally. I didn't know about Bobby taking on Undertaker. Is that Roman? Excuse me, Roman. I don't watch the main roster stuff, Raw and SmackDown. I just can't. It's so bad. It wouldn't surprise me if they are, and I hope that the boys don't do it. Because based on how All In turns out, that may be their best bet. I mean, granted, you might make more money with the WWE, but for wrestling, I think it's better if they realize, hey, we can just do our own thing. Partner with Ring of Honor, partner with House of Hardcore, partner with the NWA, even though it's only one guy, but it's still the same. And I think they can come up with something. What we need is an alternative that's successful, and they've already proven they're successful. No, there is no way Cody goes back as Stardust if he were to go back at all, and I don't think he'll do it yet. I think down the line maybe. But if he were to go back, it would be in his contract. He'd have creative control. You're not going to turn me into a circus freak again. Nakamura got attacked by a police dog. I missed that. But like I said, I got to catch up on my NXT. That's what I got to do. But for that main roster crap, man, you can keep it. Other than the ladies, I enjoy watching the women's. They're doing a really knockdown, bang-out job. There's a part of me that would like to see them get their own show. And then there's a part of me that says it's better off the way it is. I don't know. Can go either way on that one. Yeah, NXT is still where it's at right now for the WWE. Yeah, I didn't see anything either. I usually see clips of stuff pop up on YouTube or stuff, and I'll watch like the 3-minute recap of a match or something like that, or That's as much as I need to do to keep up with it. I don't want to spend 2 hours or more watching it. If they're going to do Ciampa and Gargano again, and I would definitely watch that, I'd go 3 stages. The steel cage would be a letdown for those guys after what they just went through. So wait a minute, Nakamura like legit or storyline? I mean, did he go out and do something real stupid or... Nasty Russ. I don't know of too many local indies here. I know the MLW seems to do their TV tapings here, and I almost caught the last one, but I found out about it too late. I think I'll check them out next time they're in town. Yeah, I think they learned a lesson about that too, because the crowd really fizzled a lot by the main event. So I don't think you'll see another 7-hour one. But never say never, man. Vince, get that hard on. Yeah, I don't mind the third fall being in a cage. I just want not to have it be just a cage match. So if they do 3 stages of hell or whatever, then yeah, that's fine. Put the cage in there. No, Rise will be on Monday morning. That's the time slot for that. And it'll be about that time of day, 8 a.m. All right, Corey, man, thanks for stopping in. We're going to wrap this up in just a minute anyway, so good seeing you. Nakamura sustained injury on Monday night during a house show and was subsequently pulled from his scheduled United States Championship match against Jeff Hardy. Is that legit, though? I mean, what the hell? They just happen to have a police dog back there who didn't like him? Or is that just storyline? I mean, I didn't hear anything about this. It sounds like it's got to be storyline. I mean, those dogs are trained. Yeah, it's got to be an angle. I don't know, man. That's I'll give him credit for it. If that's an angle, that's brilliant because it is so possible and believable that it could actually happen. Meltzer, I don't know how much I put into him. I mean, he definitely has contacts on the inside, but they could be playing him. I don't know. Very curious to know if that's real or not. I don't know that we'll find out anytime in the near future. But, I mean, really, does Nakamura... I don't know. Him and Hardy, do they need that kind of a thing for their program? That you'd fake that? So Nakamura smelled like a bomb. Is that what they're saying? Or maybe the dog was just trying to say, you are the bomb, and then bit him. Well, you know what? In the world of wrestling, that's the thing. As crazy as it sounds, it could be true. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap things up here. And it could be a freak accident. It wouldn't surprise me. Going to wrap things up here for the morning. And thank you all for stopping in again. I love when I see all these people coming in from Australia. And we've got guys from Saudi Arabia. When I do my stats and I look into stuff like that, it just impresses me to no end how far we get out there to people, and that dig what we're doing and check it out and subscribe. So thank you all so much. We're going to have some fun in the near future. I'm going to tell you right now, July is going to be one crazy-ass ride. I don't know if I can keep up with that schedule, but I'm going to do my best. All right, everybody, you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time with more from Ringside as this wraps up the Ringside Report. We'll see you next time. Take care.